hood, like when you're making a video, you don't want to wear a hoodie. It's kind of blocking off the communication a little bit. Kind of makes you like this dark, seedy, weird kind of dude wearing a hood. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I slept so good. Like, I don't know about you, but I slept so good last night, and like my hair is jacked up. I don't have a lot of hair. Like, this is how you know I need a haircut. I don't have a lot of hair, but man, it's sure there. And it's all over the place this morning. So it's like, do you wear the hood or do you just let the hair flare? Do you just let the hair flare or do you like drop a little hood over it like that, you know? And then you just do the show with the hood. You know, I don't know though. I just feel like it. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. But hey, I'm glad you're here. This series this week is deep, man. It's deep, and I've been unpacking some things as I've been going through this series. We're in a series called Court Days, and I've been unpacking some things, and I know you've been unpacking some things. We've been having some great conversations. The numbers have been through the roof. There's been a lot of people watching the show this week. I think it's connecting with a lot of people. It's hitting with a lot of people, and that's what I love about it, man. And for those of you that don't know, my name is Glenn Lundy. I am the host of this show, #RiseAndGrind, and Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m., we do this show. But the way that the show is set up currently, may change one day, but the way that the show is set up currently is I wake up at 3:50 in the morning. I write down my gratitude and goals. I go through my whole morning process, and then I write the words good morning right here on this little tablet right here. So I write the words good morning, and then I write the show. And for going on 2,000 episodes now, God has always showed up and helped me put together a message every single day, man. 30-minute show every single day for 2,000 episodes. It's really crazy. And sometimes they just come out and it's like, wow, that hits. That's deep. Sometimes it comes out and it's like, dang, I'm freaking jacked up. Other times it comes out and I'm like, I don't exactly know what the heck that was for, but maybe it wasn't for me. It was for somebody else. I can't do it. This week has been a lot for me. I know a lot of you have gotten things out of it as well, and that's going to continue today as we continue this series, Court Days. Good morning and welcome to the #1 morning show in America. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 9, author, speaker, and the founder of 800%.life. It's 5:30 a.m. and it's time to rise and grind. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is, I got to get my my Facebook pulled up here so I can see you. Make sure everything's live and do, 30 minutes. Yeah, we're live, for sure. Hi, Trisha, I see you. Great. What's up, Frank Knox? Frank Knox is in the building. All right, I'm going to share this into our group. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Boom. Let's go. Get up in here. Okay, good. Shared. Good. Thank you. Okay, got it. Now we're going to go here, and then we're going to go here, and boom, I can see all of you now. What's up, Scott Simons? How you doing, Marcus Ellis? Great to see you. All right, good morning. How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Thursday. That's right, today is Thursday, January 15th. We're already halfway through January, in case you didn't know. Today is Thursday, January 15th, 2026. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Thursday, January 15th, 2026. What's up, EDMVMMI? And so I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible day. I'm coming to you live from Lexington, Kentucky, where it is 18 degrees outside. However, the real feel is 5. Yeah, 5, like single digit number 5. Like you walk outside and you're like, holy crap, if I was out here for not very long, I would die. Like that's what it felt like this morning. As I was walking just from my house through the garage, out the driveway to the truck that I'd already ran 2 full cycles of warm up on, and so I couldn't do a third. What's up, Melissa Gabreth? When when and I was like, bro, it's like cold. You know what I'm saying? It's like that bitter cold. And it looks like we're headed into a cold weekend around here. Oh, your son's in Lexington, Kentucky? Nice, Maryland. Tell him to come see me. So it's supposed to be cold this weekend. We're supposed to have some snow. I am thinking I am going to buckle down probably this weekend and watch playoff football. I'll probably do that. I'll watch some playoff football this weekend. I'm going to probably hang out with the kiddos. We'll snuggle under the blankets and just try to make sure that everybody stays warm. And I'll probably throughout the weekend just continue inviting people into our 800% Life Facebook group that has been growing like crazy. It has been a lot of fun. And so I do want to thank you, those of you that are in the 800% Life Facebook group. It's growing because you are sharing. It's growing because you are inviting people. A lot of you are going in and inviting all of your friends to join us, which is amazing. I'm seeing faces I've never seen before. I'm meeting people I've never met before. Which I really appreciate. My hair is really bad today, which I really appreciate. So thank you for doing that. We, as of this morning, just cracked 1,900 group members. 1,900 group members in a group that we just launched on the 5th. Was the official launch day. I made it visible on the 2nd, I believe it was, or the 1st maybe. But here we are, man. Over 1,900 like-hearted individuals have come together in this Facebook group, which is amazing in just the first 10, 12 days of the new year. So thank you so much, those of you that are inviting people to join. We're going to do a lot of things with this group. It's not just going to be a Facebook group where you see posts and so on and so forth. No. This is the start of a movement that will go from online to offline. We used to have something called Rise and Grind offline. We'll be doing a lot of things offline, giving back to the community, having events where we come together, basically bringing people together, equipping them with the tools they need to succeed and inspiring them to be great. That's what the group is all about. So I appreciate you inviting people. It's been a lot of fun watching. Also, the Morning 5 app as of this morning, the Morning 5 app, we just launched that at the on the 5th as well. And the Morning 5 app is where we go in and we can get points and so on and so forth for doing our morning routines. And the Morning 5 app is now at 280 members or 280 users, which I greatly appreciate. For those of you that haven't been in the app, it's so cool, man. Like you can go in here, like you can nudge other people to remind them, hey, your morning routine's important. You can send like preloaded messages or you can write your own message. Like right here, I'm sending one to Whitney Wells, right? And it's like, you got this, sis, let's go. And so you can like nudge your friends, hold each other accountable, which is super, super cool. You can look at your friends. You can see the global leaders. As you can see, I'm a global leader here at the top, but then you can look at your global streak masters and I'm not on the top. We got Denny Russ there on the top and Almir's on the top. Now, if you go to all streaks, you'll see me in the number 2 spot. You'll see my daughter in the number 4 spot. I'm proud of her. She's done her morning routine for 11 days straight. She keeps hitting snooze, though, so she's not getting a perfect streak, but she's getting a good streak. She's writing her gratitude and goals. She's sharing with her friends. You can get points from sharing with your friends. You can see who's streaking in your area versus, on a global level. You can connect with other people. And then also you can use your points. You're going to be able to use your points to browse our store, which right now, if you look for this month or for February, Jessica just put up our special edition February 800% t-shirts. So we have purple, we have pink, we have red, and they all say 800%. And then underneath them, they say all heart. So you can go get those now, even without your points. We've also got sweatpants and t-shirts and hoodies and stuff for the kids. You've got embroidered stuff and beanies and so on and so forth. And all of this stuff in the store, which you can get to through the app, or you can just go to 800%.life But all this stuff that's in the store, this is all the highest quality material. You can ask anybody that's ever had any of our OG hoodies or t-shirts or whatever. Like, if I'm going to sell it, I'm going to wear it. It's got to be high quality. So it's all really high quality stuff. And you can represent 800%. You can get your pink stuff for February. 800% all heart is going to be our theme for next month. So if you want to jump in on that, you can do that through the app or go to 800%.life. And so, yeah, dude, all of our stuff is so incredibly soft. Hoodies are soft. T-shirts are hot, are soft. You'll see. If you've never ordered our stuff, you'll see. If you have questions about it, just ask anybody else that's ever gotten any of our gear. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's not that kind of party. That's right. So what's up, Dario? Great to see you, man. So anyways, all of that to say, it's been really fun. This has been really fun. We've got ambassadors that are coming together. Yeah, Mary Lynn, I've had this hoodie forever. I don't even know how long we've had this hoodie. Yes, Tony, you can cut them up. We've got ambassadors that are starting to come together. We're going to be launching ambassadors that are going to be doing events all over the United States and hopefully around the world. They'll be doing just little meetups, right? Like meet up and do book clubs, or meet up and do hikes, or meet up and do runs, or meet up and it's just going to be incredible, man. Bringing people together, equipping them with tools they need to succeed, inspiring them to be great. We've got a new playbook coming out for the Morning 5. You guys are going to be seeing that, which is amazing. We have the new website, 800%.life. GlennLundy.com is now gone. It is now 800%.life. I have had GlennLundy.com for over a decade. It's no longer about Glenn Lundy. It's all about 800%.life. And to think almost everything that's happened already this year, like, didn't happen because we almost quit. We almost let a lawsuit divert us from the mission. Think about all of the relationships that would have been lost, the connections that would not have been made, the paths not journeyed if we would have laid down and quit in the midst of all of this stuff. Man, there were moments as I was going through this this court case we've been going through these last couple of years, there were moments where I was just like, dude, I don't have to do this, man. Like, I don't have to do this. I can just, like, I can put it down. I can go get a job. I can get off of social media. Like, I can go work at any dealership in the country. I have lots of options. I don't have to be this entrepreneur. I don't have to deal with the legalities. I don't have to deal with people stabbing me in the back. Like, I don't have to deal with any of that, dude. I don't have to, right? It's like there were times where me and my wife, it was just like, let's just put it down, man. But imagine if we would have. This week, we have been breaking down the lessons I learned from that season, which is hopefully coming into an end here in 5 days. The lessons learned from that season, lessons I learned personally, lessons from the business, so on and so forth. We went over all the details Monday, so if you're just now catching up with us, if you want to jump it back to Monday's episode, you can get the details of the case itself. We went through some lessons Tuesday. Yesterday, we talked about how we talked about how most people don't quit when it's hard; they quit when it's long, right? And we talked about like how to handle these fights or just how to handle these fights when they're long fights. But today we're going to talk about a really, really, really important aspect of this that I think you're going to find super, super valuable, and it's going to be big conversation. Before we do, though, you know what we have to do on this show? You know what we got to do? You know we got to do some dancing? Let's go. Let's go. For those of you that know, those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where we need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you, yes, you, to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up, and I will say what's up back. All right? Drop it in the comments. Say good morning, whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay. As a matter of fact, speaking of people who have dropped their names in the comments on replay, I went through earlier this morning. There are a lot of people that watch on replay, drop in comments. I don't get a chance to say your name, and I want to do so today. So good morning, Gloria Bond. Thanks for always joining us on replay. Brittany Wooland. Thank you for joining us, Brittany. It's always great seeing you. Tim Cotton. I appreciate you, Tim, for being here. I really do. Rita Smith. Thanks for watching the show, sharing the show, being a part of our show every single day. Melinda Carr, thank you so much for who you are and all that you bring to the table. Angela Heath, it watches us all the time on replay. Banji Torres, what's up, Banji? A lot of us here in Rise and Grind community know you. Thank you so much for who you are and all that you do. Good morning, Amy Hitch. You are amazing. Super excited to be running with you in 2026. We've got Sarah Masciantonio, which her husband's normally here live in the morning, and I think Sarah watches on replay if I'm paying attention correctly. Judy Tebow, thanks for being here. Yeah, that's Kevin's wife. Judy Tebow, thank you for being here every single day. I appreciate you. Sean Weatherby, I appreciate you joining us. Good morning to you, sir. Dave O'Brien, good morning to you. Mandy Millett, good morning to you. Glenda Watson, Vanessa Wallace, Jody Gibbs, all my folks that are watching on replay. There's so many more. Heather Parody, my mom, Kathy Camacho, so on and so forth. Thank you guys all so much. For those of you that are here right now, good morning, Mike Larkin. How you doing, Sarah Green? How you doing, Russell Hill? What's up, Trisha Rue? Rich Pintrick is in the house. Marilyn Wilkin, thank you for being here today, as usual. Danielle Baldwin, my guy Jeremy Nolly is in the building. Dario Rosario, what's up, Dario? Great to see you. Bill Harrison is up in here. Kevin Bailey, LaWanda Barber is in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Christina Howard, thanks for being here. Tony Thorstad, Jim Tursky are both in the building. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all so much. There's a ton of you here today, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, we're gonna continue this series, and today's gonna hit a little bit different, is my guess, but I think you're gonna find it super valuable. Thanks, Tara Hope, for being here. 100% cotton options. I have no idea. You will have to talk to. Oh, that was an earlier. That's weird. It went back to all my earlier comments. Do we have 100% cotton? I don't know if it's 100% cotton or not. You have to check it out on the site. All right, let's go. All right, so check it out. There is a point in every long fight. What's up, Michael Barrett? There is a point in every long fight where the fight stops becoming something that you're in and it starts becoming something you're becoming. And that's dangerous. I think there are a bazillion pieces of evidence for this. If you just look around right now, right? If you look around a lot of the things that are going on in our country, a lot of the fights that people are in, and you see people doing things, saying things, and acting in ways they wouldn't normally act. They're becoming something different because the fight that they're in is starting to change them. I remember in my past, I would always kind of become a chameleon for whatever environment I was in. And there are decisions that I would make. There were things that I would do that didn't fit who I was, but they fit the circumstance at the time. It's like, well, if everybody else is doing it, I can do it too. If it's okay for this person, it's okay for me. If they can scream and yell, then I can scream and yell. If they can be violent and then I can be violent. And you see how dangerous that is. We can see how dangerous it's getting around this country and in different parts of the world because of this mentality, right? It's like the fight starts becoming, the fight that you're in, it stops just being a fight and it starts becoming who you're becoming. You know, at first, when these things happen, like when whatever the battle is that you're going through, at first, when you're just trying to survive it, right? You're just trying to endure it. You're like, okay, one day at a time, I'll get through, so on and so forth. But at some point, you start to realize, and this was the case for me, at some point, you start to realize, like, you're becoming more guarded than you used to be. You're becoming more cynical than you used to be. Maybe you're becoming a little bit more reactive than you used to be. You're becoming a little less patient than you used to be. Maybe you're a little less trusting than you used to be. Less soft than you used to be. And you didn't choose that. It just kind of happened. Right? Like, it wasn't a choice. It just kind of happened. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, you know, I know that not everyone is this way, but yet I kind of see the world and I'm grouping everyone into that same category. I got burnt by a man, so all men burn people. I got abused or mistreated by a certain person of a certain color or ethnicity, and so now I'm going to kind of group all that together. I'm going to make some generalizations. You know, we've had battles with Willow, who we just celebrated the other day. My wife and I are talking about this recently. We've had battles with her because her mind works differently, and how she moves through the world is very, 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 very unique. And at times it can be very frustrating as a parent. And so we've been in this fight with her for so long that we approach her differently, even though we shouldn't. A little less grace. We're a little harder. We're a little more protective. We just automatically assume that when she comes at us a certain way, this is going to be the result. And that's not fair, man. It's not fair to her. It's not fair to you. It's not fair for anybody to be prejudged like that, just simply based on our trauma and our experiences. But here's the thing. You see, the scariest thing about long battles is not what they do to your situation. It's ultimately what they do to your spirit. You see, most people that deal with lawsuits or any of these different trials that we're talking about, most of the time, like, you don't lose in the courtroom, you lose in your heart. You don't lose the case, or you don't lose the fight or whatever. You lose your joy. You lose your kindness. You lose your hope. Maybe you lost your openness. Maybe you lose your ability to trust. And here's the thing about that. Like, once you lose those things, once you lose joy, once you lose kindness, once you lose hope, once you lose openness, once you lose your ability to trust, once you lose those things, like, even winning can feel empty after that. Like, that's the truth. Like, one of the hardest parts of this season for me was I was realizing that, like, I was starting to change, not just like stressed out about it, but like I personally, what's up, Julio Soto? I personally was starting to change. Like, I was a little bit shorter with people. I was a little bit harder on people. I was a little bit quieter than I normally am. I was a little bit more suspicious People would apply for a job or want to work here. I started looking at my team all differently, right? Like a little bit more suspicious. Is this person going to try to burn me? Is this person going to try to backstab me? I need to be a little more protective. Hold up. Wait a minute. Before you come in the circle, bro. Hold up. I need you to sign right here. Read through this. Hold on. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like more suspicious, less open. And I had to ask myself a scary, scary question, man. I had to ask myself, like, is being this way protecting me or is it shrinking me? Because, see, you can be so defensive, so protective, so on guard that you end up sheltered like this instead of being open like this. And when you're sheltered like this, there's relationships that can't happen. When you're sheltered like this, there's opportunities that can't happen. You feel me? So I had to ask that question, like, is this protecting me or is this shrinking me? Because I'm a child of God, expansive. I'm supposed to be expanding and growing, not shrinking. But that's the thing, dude. Every single battle that you go through in life, it comes with a hidden tax. And that tax is usually paid in trust or softness or vulnerability or openness or joy. And if you're not careful, you can win the fight and lose yourself. And that's not victory, bro. Winning the fight and losing yourself is not victory. It's simply survival. That's not, oh yes, I've conquered. It's like, okay, I'm surviving and I have my scars and I'm going to hold on to them for the rest of my life. And I get why it happens. It happens to all of us, man. We go through a journey. We go through a trial. We go through an experience. We go through whatever. It happens to all of us. And you get tired of being misunderstood. You're like, dude, I'm freaking tired. Why don't people freaking stand me? I'm tired of it, man. I get tired of being misunderstood. You get tired of defending yourself all the time. You get tired of always having to be so damn strong. Dude, I got to be so freaking strong all the time. I got to put on my freaking strong face, right? Like, you get tired of having to explain yourself all the time. You get tired of hoping that things are going to change and nothing ever does. And when you get tired, what you end up doing, tired people end up building walls. And it's not because they're mean. It's simply because they're hurting. Anytime you experience any type of hardness, you meet someone who's just hard, right? Like they're just hard shell. We can all think of that person that's just, they're hard. They're hard to get along with. They're hard to have conversations with. They're hard to get through. They've got this resting, resting bee face all the time. Anytime you run into somebody like that, it's not because they're a mean person. It's because they're hurting, man. Hardness is usually just pain expressed outwardly. So at some point through this season, this journey that my wife and I, my company, have been going through, at some point I had to make a decision. Like, dude, am I going to let this situation make me bitter, or am I going to let this situation make me better? Am I going to let it harden me, or am I going to let it deepen me, strengthen me? Am I going to let this close me up, or am I going to let this clarify me so that I can expand and go out? Because I'm here to tell you, the fight doesn't get to choose who you become, you do. You see, some of you are not the same person that you were a year ago, and not in a good way. My name is Glenn, and I'm your friend, and I'll always tell you the truth. Some of you are not the same person you were a year ago, and not in a good way. Some of you are quieter now than you were before. Some of you are more guarded now than you were before. Some of you are less hopeful now than you were before. Some of you are less trusting now than you were before. Some of you are less patient now than you were before. And you just you're telling yourself, well, this is who I am now and this is what I have to do. No. This is simply who you've become to survive, but it's not who you were meant to be. It is not who God created you to be. God created you to be expansive, to be growing. God created you as a child of His to be the best version of yourself you can possibly be. Not a closed off one, not an impatient one, not a short one, not a defensive one. No, 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 no. Expansive, impactful. You see, these trials that we go through in life, these trials are supposed to strengthen you, not shrink you. They're supposed to refine you, not define you. They're supposed to clarify you. They're supposed to mature you. These trials aren't here to harden you, shrink you, isolate you, or close you. Dude, if your heart is getting smaller in these situations, the fight is winning. And it doesn't have to, though. It doesn't have to be that way. So listen, let me ask you something honestly, man. What has this last year, or maybe this last season, maybe the political climate, maybe the thing that you're seeing on the news, maybe it's a relationship that you were in, maybe it was a business experience, maybe it was something with your children, or a challenge or a battle. Maybe it's medical. Maybe it's something with your faith. Maybe you got problems with God. Maybe it's this physical challenge where you know you need to change and be more healthy and live a different lifestyle, and you just can't do it. I don't know. But I want you to ask yourself today, like, what has this season, this trial that you've been going through, what has it changed about you? Are you more loving, or are you more guarded? Are you more hopeful, or are you more cynical? Are you more open, or are you more closed? Are you more patient, or are you more irritated? Are you more trusting, or are you more suspicious? And then after you think about that, I want you to ask yourself a question. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with the answer to that question? Are you more loving, or are you more guarded? Oh, Glenn, I'm more guarded. You okay with that? Are you more hopeful, or are you more cynical? Oh, well, looking at the world around me, people are freaking crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably a little more cynical. All right. Are you okay with that? Because if you're okay with it now, it's going to get worse later. You can win the battle and lose yourself, my friend. And that's not the point. That's not what you were set up for. It's not how we were wired. It's not how we were built. It's simply who we've become. And I, myself, was experiencing these last couple years. And just had to freaking draw a line in the sand and say, hell no, bro. We're not going small. We're not going in. We're not going to shrink away because one person made a freaking decision that has impacted us in a powerful way. Hell no. Exact opposite. We're going to lean more into who we are. We're going to lean more on the God of the universe who knows every hair on our head. So listen, there are ways to protect your heart without hardening your heart. Like having boundaries, protecting your space, so on and so forth. Like boundaries are healthy, bitterness is not. Discernment is wisdom. Cynicism is poison. So listen, tomorrow we're going to close this series. We'll wrap it up. And I'll walk you through, how do we take all of this? How do we take all this information, all these conversations we have, and how do we walk out of these fights clean, clear, strong, unscarred? Because some of you in this room have been in survival mode for a very long time, and it's time for you to come back to life. And I can't wait to do that with you. Does that sound fair? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That's today's episode of #RiseAndGrind. If nobody's told you yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. I'm going to go head over to Clubhouse. I'll be in the Breakfast with Champions room. Going to go hang out over there as I head to the gym to attack that today. If you haven't done so already, make sure you join our 800% Life Facebook group. Also, make sure you download the Morning 5 app, m5.800%.life, m5.800%.life. Join the Morning 5 app. Come join us. And then, of course, go do some shopping, get you some gear, get your shirts and everything for February, because we are about to squad up, if you know what I'm saying, and go make a positive impact out there on this planet. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. What's up, Allison Masante? Great to see you, and I'll see you again 5:30 a.m. tomorrow morning right here on #Rise and Grind. Thank you, Ramon Ray. I appreciate you, sir. Let's go. Marcus Ellis, you the man. Wendy Reeves, that's what's up. Bet Malika, thank you. Ed MVMMI. You bet, Young Johnson.